places, everyone.
Crying Sand King, it'll be really bad. Thank you, panel. But I don't know. The Viper going there seems like it's probably not going to happen like they were talking about. We'll see if it ends up actually going up towards the mid.
Yeah.
You're not a believer in Viper.
I think Viper is, it's not going, it's going into the off lane, it looks like. And it's going to be a DK mid. So Viper off lane to lane versus the Jingu versus the Monkey King, I guess, keep the distance.
Nice.
All right. I mean, So they want to try to shut down the Monkey King, but I mean, now you have to be wary about what Puppy's going to do with the Chen, right? So we got to keep in, yeah, we're going to look at the tree spinning, of course. It looks nice and pretty.
The squirrel with the tree is so cute.
And look at that mount by Puppy. What in God's... Is that Chen or Disruptor?
It looks like a sword.
What? I mean, that is a pretty baller Chen.
30 seconds to
Not gonna lie.
It's Florida Man with a gator. What's going on?
Pretty awesome. And I think this is going to be, of course, it's got to be the big difference maker. I'm really curious. I'm going to be watching, trying to learn, taking some notes, get the notepad out, see what he's going to do with this Chen, because that's where it comes down to. Is, yes, you can shut down Monkey King. Perhaps you can shut down like his Jingu and stuff like that in lane, but then Chen rotations are going to destroy you as the Viper. As we know, these creeps are super buffed. So I'm just curious. I'm really curious to see what we're going to have happen. We see wards coming out really early, so that tells me TSM, they want to get certain matchups. You see bottom, they have that deep one around tier 2. So immediately they want to know what lane it is. So they have the right matchup.
Right out of the start. Bounty rune's going to be trade off. Don't run into it, but they will see it right at the beginning.
And look at what matchup it is.
Sume.
Oh, and now they're going to run the Viper to the mid lane. Let's see. Does he TP or does he walk? Or are they going to keep this matchup? Because now it's a Monkey King versus a Dragon Knight, which is Monkey King favored, and it's a Hoodwink versus Viper, which I think Hoodwink is still going to be able to get some harm in.
Leaving it.
They're not swapping it. Okay. I wonder if this is the lane that they want. I don't think this is the lane they wanted. Now I feel like Secret's in a good position in at least 2 lanes, maybe even all 3.
We'll see if they got any special tactics that they can bring out here. Stun at the start is nice, but getting the full thing counts to 4, and that is not great.
And he's going to be able to get like every deny in his face now. Range creep as well. Last hit, another deny to maybe 2. Yep. This is this is tough. I'm surprised they didn't switch to lane instantly. And the reason I'm saying that so much is because
well, it was a good run, you know.
The reason I'm so harping on it is because they put that ward at the tier 2 bottom.
Yeah.
So that's all about reading lanes, right? And then they decided not to switch it. So I don't know. That's a bit of a doozy.
We'll see if
and he ports back bottom.
yeah, this is going to be tough. I mean, they're just going to have to make the best of a bad situation at this point, it feels like. But
this lane looks so weak.
Level 1.
This lane looks so weak, honestly. Mirana Viper versus the Chen and the Hoodwink. I feel like they're going to be just fine. Mid's going to get crushed, the DK. Top, I can see Timado doing well because he has a Bane at his side. But yeah, that's probably just it for them. I think the other 2 lanes are going to be very one-sided.
Salves up immediately afterwards, and the App Store trying to just get in as much harassment as possible. This spell, you were talking about it, got so buffed, the concussive shot on the Skyrath Mage.
Yeah, highest nuke in the game now at level 1. Besides, I think it's like Shadow Word, Pain, you know, the Warlock Shadow Word.
Well, and we also saw, we were talking about it before, I think the Pendant's level 1 was how Chen managed to get that kill, all of that extra attack speed that you get. It's kind of nuts.
Well, yeah, and now especially because you can't get like the really good, you can still get pretty good creeps now early, but yeah, this is what we saw like Kuroki doing a lot of the time too when he used to play the Chen when they'd have a strong hero that actually utilizes it.
Dubu, get it. Oh, ice. They managed to find the kill. They will, and
Timado will get a double at least, it looks like.
This is much needed. So they need one of these lanes to go well, and so far they're getting it on the gyro.
Yeah, because mid, as we say, look at the denies. 11, 10, 4, 0 on Bryo. It's a disaster in the mid lane, but it's nothing he can really do about it.
Didn't really even get a chance.
And the pull is open for Puppy, and they get some levels. Of course, he still has to watch out for Arrow on his creep, so that's another reason why he goes for the Penitence at least level 1.
Water rune along the way as well. The wrap coming.
He's going for a courier snipe. That deep ward is going to be able to at least get one of them, it looks like.
You would hope for.
But I mean, look at these last hits. They're free farming. Sand King is still getting a bit, but yeah, Timado is going to have to be big saving grace in this game because lanes just look really rough.
So Moon actually went to go get a creep instead, so he's just pushing them. Oh, they took over the range creep. So going to deal as much damage as they can here on the Saberlight, throwing himself forward. No arrow. And instead, it is going to be Saberlight dropping low. Puppy looking for the final touch. It's not going to quite be enough. Saberlight gets O.
That was close. Bracer plus Wraith Band. Nice early game starting items there for Saberlight to survive. And Hoodwink is low HP too, so he's going to have to wait for Puppy to come back in and salve him up. Okay.
is mine.
I mean, it is at least like a ranged hero, so you can kind of like not get plinked away constantly by Sumail. That's a nice part of this playing against the Viper, I guess. Or with the Viper.
With the Viper, yeah. Top, Mono level 3, Ice still only 2. Careful up here on the Sand King. So once he starts getting like level 4, Ice starts to have a much better time because he actually uses Sandstorm more viably, but... I mean, mid is just it's
Yeah, he's a level behind, and you're just gonna have to do what you can. At the very least, it doesn't seem like Brow's gonna die. He's just gonna get like completely shut out in terms of the farm rate.
yeah, he's gonna get no last because every single time he walks up, the full Jingle gets up, and then he should completely focuses on denies because you see 16 with the higher than we got. The 4 didn't want to take it almost any, and Brow just high fives him back and forth.
This is the most thing that Brow's gonna be able to do right now. It's the rough one.
But the 9 his face even without the Jingu.
We'll get a couple every now and then. But we'll also still be getting levels, you know, along the way, and maybe can make one of those rotations towards another lane. But you can see the Viper's actually ahead of him. How it goes.
So a creep. What did we get down bottom? Did Puppy get a? Okay, so we've got a ghost.
Still a very strong one.
Yep.
Pause the aggro over. Cold wave and going to be slowed down bit by bit from the ghost. Moon just keeps on farming up creeps.
They did a good job at least recovering. I was a bit worried, honestly, for Saberlight after that first death of his positioning, but they've done a good job of making sure that the lane keeps pushing into the side of the Viper, so it's hard for Chen to actually take advantage of the positioning of lane. I think that's just off lane in general, it feels like right now, because of the tower positioning now.
You know, it is interesting. The fact that, you know, Moon is getting so much on that Mirana, he's just sort of AFK jungle, and it almost feels like, in a way, he's actually going to have a decent start. Almost, I think he has the urn completed.
Yeah, and a Vessel this game could definitely pay off massively versus both the Chen heals and the Monkey King. So.
Jungling.
Yep,
That's awesome.
And he's jungling enemy side too.
Yeah.
He's not, okay, but he's not leaving small creeps. I actually like leaving the small creeps.
He's coming back for more.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah.
And get farming himself now.
So he's got a medallion finished up on Puppy. He's going to be able to pick it up. So that's going to be, I mean, that'll be pretty useful, at least versus, I mean...
Dude, we got junglers, legit junglers going on here.
Oh, and he's moving mid. That's a big creep wave at that catapult wave.
Invisibility.
Yeah, arrow hits onto Puppy, didn't manage to find a ghost, and has to use the leap to get away, which means...
They need to help mid.
This is going to go down.
Bounty.
Boo, nightmare there, and they take it off now. Dubu going to get chased under. Ryle there as well. So
They're
yeah,
bringing even Saberlight, yeah.
They have to.
They got the tree!
Really well played. So this is a huge kill if they're going to be able to get it. It looks like they will. Nisha goes down.
All right, big play. Does give away the ward that they have up there on the high ground, but well worth the rotation. They needed to make that move. It was a level 7 Monkey King, a level 5 DK. So it's really starting to get out of hand.
Could use a little help.
About the best that you could hope for TSM.
Yep. Timado, look for this. I'm going to call down here. He is. Okay. Got the barrage as well. Is it enough? It is not.
Sword gets away. Just barely. Skin of his teeth, but they're a little bit closer there. Yeah, Bane maybe could have gotten a kill, and now they find him!
Round
Put
2
on the tree again, why not? He won't be able to Jingo afterwards, he's just gone! Back-to-back deaths for Nisha. That is
good plays.
Devastating.
Those are huge plays for TSM. And now they're going to be the ones to be able to turn it into perhaps a tower because DK is 6. And top now too. Okay.
No more call down though, but it's still just going to be a lot of damage on
about that bottom tower.
Oh, TSM, don't write him out yet.
Nope.
Despite how badly that laning stage went for Bryle, making some catch-ups happen.
Get
Double
light.
tornado.
Oh.
Back in what? Look at that damage! And they break it, so no corrosive. Oh, man. Still, Puppy does go down to him.
Couriers and Connor.
That Moon just continues to be very annoying. Level 5, he gets the full medallion off the courier too. All right, and now mid, it's almost gone. The whole tower.
Really good stuff. Ice trying to come in with the stun, but only level 1 on Burrow Strike.
Oh, yeah, that's huge. Back-to-back kills on Nisha. Let's take a look at that net worth, actually, if you don't mind for a second, just to see how far behind the DK is. DK is equal to the Monkey King, so they have fully recovered Bryle after that tough lane.
Who needs the last hits?
Yeah, just need your teammates.
Exactly. Power of friendship.
Power French.
Chip
Dyer's
now
mid
too.
tower won't
It did
last
cause
much longer.
Sumail to get a little bit of
Radiant's
elevated
top
farm. Of
tower
course, you see him up to that
taking a hit.
3,600 because he did have nobody in his lane for some time, but it was something they needed to do. It was an executive call, and they needed to get rid of that. And it's almost a full mid tower. It's pretty huge that they were able to do that.
Two of these ones. Little Wild Wings moving in. So they've got the tornado.
Boo.
Something here.
Oh, he walked up for the ward, and it gets denied in his face. Oh my goodness.
We're coming for you. These things are scary, man. When you get the little ancient steel on it, why not?
Top tower.
Yeah, I mean, it's much different than it used to do. It's the same damage, but it's much less duration, but it's constant. It just keeps going even after the wildlings move away, so. That's what we were talking about, why the Chen is something to just really be glancing at, seeing what one of the masters, if not the master of Chen, is able to do with it, so.
They found one.
Do they have the stun?
Yeah, they got him. Very nicely played. Aerith Mage still a very strong hero. And in the meantime, oh no, it's an illusion, but he's still going to use it to get all the creeps here.
He did that to farm. That was a farming
that was so sick.
Dude,
I
might die for it.
Well, you know, you pay the price. You got all the creeps out, and that's going to be money taken away from Timado, who will reclaim it by getting the kill at least.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I have to probably work. It's probably in some realms worth it because he stole the stacks and he gave only 220 and he forced some. I don't know.
Gotta do some math.
Some nice it was a good epicenter. That's what we like to say. Mid though, they're not putting attention on it. Now they know epicenter is down, so there's not really a way that Secret can hold the tower unless they bring literally everybody. So,
Arrow long range hit. They find one. Yapsor in some trouble. Dirt. Burrow afterwards, but as you said, no epi. Ryle has to be careful though. Oh! Look at that damage coming out afterwards. Saberlight, he's real low, trying to survive, but it won't be enough. Ryle there, still punch on smell. The tower is still alive. Dubu, run away. Don't let him come for you. But the tornadoes are not chasing that
on the south.
They managed to find that finish. And the tower still didn't go down.
Didn't need the epi. It costs Ice's life again. Yeah. But needs to make that play there. There's a huge boundless, right? I think he caught, what, 3-4 heroes with it? Plus the primal. And now another one.
It's a little bit out of position.
He gave away a ward with that though. Uphill cast on that area. You wouldn't have vision from your mid from the Monkey King, so he's gonna know there's a ward somewhere. I don't know if they're gonna know it's on the cliff on the right side, but
the concussive was there. They didn't have it out there. I guess that's what gave him the vision.
I think he didn't have vision for that initially. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
2 men. Okay, it actually looked like 3 for some reason. I don't know. I'm seeing things. Maybe it was just all the other spells connected, but they did miss with the snipe. But either way, Bryle committed really far. I think this was a big mistake from Bryle. Maybe he thought his team was a little bit stronger, but he committed straight through the tower and gets caught.
A tough situation for sure, and still very even game. We're not seeing anybody getting like completely, pushed out and not farmed at all because the DK was able to catch up, as we talked about.
I think it's pretty huge for TSM that they were able to do that with the lane setups, because it looked really awkward the way that they put the DK versus the Monkey King, but they had a plan and they have made it look. It's working. It's pretty dead even. So
they made a big smoke play down bottom, but they saw Puppy and Sumail down here. So instead, it's going to be a rotation towards mid as the smoke wears off, and Nisha, the one that they might have their eyes on.
It's a more valuable tower. He gets the jump though.
Unreal. That hero's still so crazy. Does end up falling.
Get a kill here? I don't think so.
They have Mystic Flare, but yeah, it's too
no stun, no boundless. Even I think if he tread swapped it when he was at that point, he didn't have the mana. Oh, Dubu.
Dude, these creeps hit so hard. He's got to run away, but there's nowhere left to go. He's just folding him, and on the other side, look, the Viper!
And Dubu gets soloed.
Destroyed.
I mean, the medallion, he's gonna have a soul. Did the right clicks, you know, it's no joke. The tornado on top too. Look at their damage.
Yeah.
The Alpha Wolf aura, like,
it's really strong.
And Saberlight walks in, and that's something we also, of course, are going to have to talk about multiple times, just the break. You know, they picked that Viper into the Hoodwink, so the snipe is always going to be really useful. And also, it's Ancient Seal kind of removes Corrosive Skin in a way. Moon?
Got netted by the creeps, and then Burrow struck by Ice, but he's just going to back out now. And still getting closer and closer to that Spirit Vessel.
Yep. Oh, good timing on it. Arrow.
Not going to get, but he got the creep. That's what's important. Saberlight scouted.
Yeah. Sumail's about to have the big damage item too. Almost has that Maelstrom. But Timado, again, just like last game, keeping at the top of the net worth. He has a full Aghanims finished up. He only went the 1 point in Barrage for lane 2, which I think is really good for him. So he's going to be able to get that good farm up.
And it is going to be a Monkey King that's also scaling, going into that Battle Fury. So we've got a bunch of farming and somewhat fighting items in the case of Hoodwink, but they find it, stun, arrow afterwards, not going to be on the mark, and the Mystic Flare, dude, it's just too strong.
Too much damage. Moon also has to be careful. They are bringing more though. Dubu's here.
Has Fiend's Grip, and right now, no way to cancel that one, at least by virtue of the creeps. You can see that...
I think Dubu's like, wait,
Dude, dude, not like this. This poor fella, the boundless strike is there afterwards. And as is the case, he's going to go down again. Timado. Dude, these creeps are going to beat him up. Timado, where you going, buddy? He's in trouble. Back at him, the heal afterwards. They need everything and a little bit more, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Timado drops it down low. Nisha finds the kill. Puppy eventually dies, but they got what they came for.
Nisha will go down too.
Dead. Okay, this is a good one if they can get it. Wukong's man thought about it, but no. He's
Okay. All things considered, kind of even. I don't know. Again, like these trades just constant. I think wins up pretty damn even. Like Ice got some space in the mid lane.
Most
so
damage in that one again.
yeah, Puppy just right click it. It's pretty solar crest too. He's gonna have it soon. At bottom though, they have this catch.
Yeah, Bean scripts there. Although
He's out of mana though.
Okay, yeah. I guess Ice doesn't have anywhere left to go.
Yeah. The beauty about Fiend's Grip, it's that mana burn too.
Strong.
Okay. All right. Bryle's like, thank you. I definitely needed that.
Whatever he can do.
Yep.
Trying to go for the shard.
Yeah, we've been seeing that more and more. It does feel really strong.
AoE is larger than a black hole.
Yeah, and the linger, I think, is the most important thing now. Just like the Jakiro, you know, Macropyre and all that lingers. Now this Fireball also lingers, so even if you leave it, it still hurts. But that's the Vessel done, right? I think Moon's got it. So that'll be really helpful versus the Jingu. Extra bit of damage that it does feel like they will need in the making it too.
Shit just bouncing around up here. Finally comes back down to earth as Saberlight going to TP out, and it looks like they won't give up bottom tower.
Nope.
At least not easily.
Still a bit away from the Blink Dagger. Yapsor, Sumail, smoked up.
It's
Dubu.
time.
Ooh.
Jukes. Good silence.
Ooh, Yapsor might go down here for that.
Bit slowed, stun afterwards. They go for a bigger target. Can they kill him off though? Ice. Burrow Strikes, tries to get away. The epicenter comes out afterwards, but it won't matter. Can't quite get him. And now afterwards, looking for the break. They bring down that DK somewhat low, but it's gonna have to be the extent of it.
Good collapse from TSM, just bringing the number up. Right.
Mystic Flare, again, he's got to run away. I mean, he's still got a lot of survivability here.
You know what? I think Moon actually saved him, though.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of it all there, so giving his life, probably well worth it.
So much work for him.
Yep.
So 16 minutes in, 14 to 13, less than 1,000 gold leads separating the two teams.
Okay.
And we are still in a situation where all of the tier 1s except for mid are standing. Stun, out, fireball. Yeah, that is
an absurd amount of damage.
Oh God,
he's dead.
Holy moly.
Oh, the more and more I'm looking at it, it's really strong.
That's so crazy.
And you always have the mana, too.
Do you remember when you used to only be able to cast that on ulti? That was like a wild time.
Definitely really strong. Something I think we're going to be seeing maybe more and more as people look at this Dragon Knight. Top, Dubu. Spotted. Careful.
I mean,
they'll be all right. Now they know.
Yeah, they saw that TP in early. Ryle, this Blink Dagger. It's what they kind of need to play around, it feels like.
Yep. Good ways to catch with it, though.
Coin.
As we're seeing, like the Fireball and the stun, like it's much damage. Space for Timado to get all this farm up, and I cannot believe how well he's recovered. I mean, they did make it so that he recovered by sacking some other stuff for it, but yeah, still impressive. As Ice will now finally be finishing up his Blink Dagger, which is going to be coming pretty late.
Well, it's worth noting as well, like this is some growth that we're seeing on the individual players' performance, right? Like there have been a lot of times in the past, I don't know if it was you guys talking about, where Ryle has struggled on LAN, and he's really shown a much different side this tournament.
Yeah. 1K gold lead. I think that TSM, though, wanted themselves somehow, like, I know because of the way that the lanes were set up, I think they wanted themselves to be in a bit more of an ahead position, but I think now is when the game is going to start getting hard, though, because now Chen is about to hit. Chen's got his shard. And now he got Ancient Creeps that are going to start coming out, too. So I think that's going to change the way that the group up fights might start happening. I mean, I'm not too sure, but we'll see, because it is still a greedy build from the Monkey King. It's going to take some time.
Going for that Agha's Scepter.
Yeah, same build we saw from Yuragi, right? I think it was.
Right. Radiant's gone.
But they did take the top tier 1 tower for Team Secret. TSM still playing around mid a little bit. And
they kill this really fast.
Ooh. Do they know?
Solar.
I don't think that they have any idea, and they're not going to be able to get here.
Oh, look at the Hellbear.
Dude.
The Hellbear dies to the Roche, so everybody hits that much
attack speed. Yeah, that's so nuts. God, these Hellbear things are crazy. Aegis on Nisha.
Wait, that one's 50 base damage, right? Yeah, the other one's the...
The red is the 50 base damage.
Yep.
Attack speed's the other guy.
Yep. I'm still confusing the two of them. I swear all the time.
He also got the aura right now and the black dragon.
Yep, Dragonhide aura. We've got our own fireball on this side too. That one does not make it.
Right. And they also have the magic resist too.
Yep. Which got buffed. It's 15%. Or sorry, it's 20% on heroes now and 30% on creeps, I believe, on the that magic resist aura.
Big objective taken. They're gonna clear out some of the vision that TSM was laying down in the jungle.
There it is. Oh, it's okay. It's still 15 for here. I thought it got actually pushed to 20, which I was like, that's ridiculous. So 15 is still high though.
Right.
Still very, very high. Timado keeping that pace though. He's keeping at the top. He's getting a lot of space. They're not really invading on the side of Secret though. I feel like they're just kind of farming, chilling out themselves too.
It's sort of been the slow, steady grind that we've been seeing, but a smoke up now. Team Secret want to blow this game open if they can.
Yep. Looking to get a high ground advantage position and then utilize those Chen Ancients at max.
Down. Secret looking. Who are they going to find? I mean, it feels like they know that this is going on.
Yeah.
Arrow.
Look at the arrow. Like that says it all.
Yeah.
Tower.
Jump forward.
Fireball.
Backs away. Tower's still going to end up dropping to this dragon. I don't know how you come and deal with this, really. I think it's just gone. Looking for a deny.
He'll get it.
Nice.
Will he pay with his life for it?
We'll see.
Radiant's top towers in bad
TSM
shape.
picks. They're going to lose that mid tower. Arrow not going to connect on anybody again. And Secret just going to TP out. So re-push out all the lanes.
Farming.
Jump in.
Bryles has a chance.
What can they do? Silence afterwards. Got to get away. Nightmare dodges a lot of that damage. Down to half HP. Not fully dead.
As soon as they saw the Monkey King poured out, they tried to make a move. Couldn't quite get anything, but at the same time anyway, they didn't really have to get anything. They wanted to try to get something. Timado still just getting that farm. 3K gold lead now for TSM. He's getting all the space in the world. Crit, almost a small crit into almost a satanic. And he did get a Brigands too, which I think is like one of the best pickups that he could have gotten actually as a neutral.
Yeah.
With the
Cool.
Aghanims, it's really nice.
Sort of piling on that extra bits of damage.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's definitely looking like they're getting the better end of the trades in spite of Secret having the Aegis.
Mm-hmm.
At least in terms of farm they're getting around the map. But you're also getting towards a Monkey King, Aghanim Scepter. How do the BKB timings feel in this game, to you at least? In terms of like what people are gonna, how strong they're gonna be.
I mean, BKBs on the side of TSM are going to be a bit more valuable. They're huge. And I think the DK actually was at his, right? I think Bryle was about to have it done. So, yeah, he's pretty close. I think that's going to be pretty large. I mean, I think then they're going to be able to actually take fights head on every single time with the DK, with the Gyro behind. Because now Timado, he's ready to join every single fight with his team. BKB, DK, they can start leading and looking for stuff for sure.
Yeah, they won't have it yet on the Viper. That'll be something to watch for. And of course, it's the Gleipnir coming out for the Hoodwink. So Sumail's still going to be very vulnerable to these kills.
Top tower.
How to jump in. This is a decent hero to get, but right at the start they find him. The turnaround is there, broken, but still living. Arrow going out. Nisha drops down. There's a big silence that's out there. Is there anything else afterwards? They got the beam script. He's done.
Yeah, he was just way too deep to pierce in there. And Ice. Uh-oh. He might also get grabbed up.
Stun is out. An arrow to follow. Team Secret getting punished. TSM, TX. They're on the run, on the chase.
Well, Puppy is very slow.
Yeah,
no TP, and he is crawling without those boots.
Hey, Ryle's leaving. He's going over somewhere else, but the rest of the team is hunting. And Yapzor, he's going to be able to pick himself out, but not.
Saberlight's getting soloed.
Oh my god, these creeps do so much damage. Look at the creeps.
Okay.
They beat the crap out of him.
Look at the gold Puppy just got. He didn't get the experience, though. It would have been huge if Puppy got the kill before dying. I know Puppy has a drum now, though, but that drum is going to make him be able to solo kill those heroes a little bit easier, but wow. Okay. Still huge. TSM, I mean, they're really starting to take control of this game.
He ran into the forest. He got caught by the jungle. They're strong creeps.
Hey, look at this. Like, if he has drum, right? Like, if he has drum, he's dead. Like, Saberlight's dead before they kill Puppy.
He was so ready. That's nuts.
Ooh.
Need to get some armor.
If he didn't have Essence Ring, actually. The Essence Ring is literally what caused him to be able to survive long enough. That's
well, and the creeps do scale better now, too, into the later game, right? They start scaling.
Slowly. Every 7.5, it's very slowly how they scale. A little bit of HP, a little bit of damage, everything.
Theoretically, it's infinite.
It is. Actually, it stops at 225
Never
minutes.
mind. It's not infinite.
It's the same. It stops at the same time as when regular creeps stop scaling, like lane creeps.
Oh,
which is
interesting.
the 3 hour and 40 minute mark. So.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we get there. It's a 5K gold lead right now for
They're feeling their strength.
the
too.
Dubu. It's the one that they spot out first, and everybody just runs away.
You can tell that Secret's a bit hesitant. Secret's a bit hesitant to just run into the fights now. They're not feeling nearly as strong as they were. Nisha's just got farming item. He literally doesn't have a good battling item. Even with the Aghanims. Aghs is
Radiant's
better
mid-towers
than
getting
it used to be
banged
for the battling, because now the passive things get Jingu, your little soldiers, but
Waiting for.
Yeah, it's something to be a little bit concerned about there as well. Like, if they do sort of get caught into a bad position, and then they have to sort of stick there, and he has the Aghanim Scepter, you're going to have all those creeps doing so much more. But underneath the vision, they spot him. They see Ice, but they want to go for the backline instead. BKB out there right on top of him. Sumail trying to get away. He's hiding out, scurrying, trying to escape, but there's the Yule Scepter. And with Chen already dead, they blow up Sumail to boot. Nicely played.
immediately setting up for more too, just trying to find anything they can. Yeah, TSM is really just starting to get full control of the map. The Hoodwink is really falling off. Ice has been kind of destroyed a lot of this game. He's been sacrificing himself for a lot of situations, so looking hard for Secret now into these BKBs, into this one BKB, and what's the Gyro actually got queued up as next? He's already so massive, I'm wondering if he even wants it. He is going to go for it just to be safe, but
yeah,
he is pretty unkillable at this point.
Well, and I think it's so interesting too, right? Because as these items start scaling up for TSM, the main strength that I feel like, and one of the things that's been so hard to deal with, is the Chen creeps. But now they're starting to get answers. Like, Gyro's going to clear through those pretty quickly.
Yeah. They all kind of, I mean, they all will start to just be able to clear them out a lot easier. Yeah, the Chen creeps are definitely going to start getting a lot weaker. The Hoodwink as well, we're seeing for a long time now. Like, Sumail has been very low on that net worth. He's been stuck between like the 7.5, 10K kind of thing for the last like 10 minutes. Look at the Gyro. Like, he is almost double. So, yeah, I mean, I know Sumail isn't really playing the carry from the safe lane this time. It's the Monkey King playing then, but then compare that one. You know, Monkey King is 5K behind. It's been great setup and great ways to make sure that that Gyro has this type of game from TSM.
BKB done. Roche, 30 seconds, capable of respawning.
I have no idea how Secret takes a head-on fight anymore into these two BKBs, really. I think it cripples majority of their damage from... I mean, it cripples all the damage from the offlane, and a lot of the damage even from the Hoodwink is just negated.
Slow Desorb will be a little nice, at least. Nice way to try and forestall any grips coming out, or you know, stuns maybe. Even you collect the DK stun, that might be a nice one to do.
Dispel at least the Vessel off of your teammates, too. That's going to be a big one.
At least for now. What is the Roche timer going to be? Looks like... Oh, instant! Oh, he just left! No!
Who's gonna check it? Is someone else gonna go check it? Right now they're claiming high ground.
I mean, it came out really quick. This could be a big fight for them. BKB out, still gets the stun. The Lotus Storm did nothing.
So 3 BKBs used though, so maybe now when Sanking respawns, maybe they have a small window to look for the fight, but I think maybe they just will miss their timing because it's just gonna be that Roche.
Oh, he shut down! He shut down! Oh god, he's caught! And in trouble and done! Oh man. Rough stuff. They take down the Ogre Frost Mage as well, and gonna run right on down mid, although Dubu spots it.
And now they actually can't take advantage of those BKBs that were used for triple BKB for 1 kill, because they lose a secondary kill. And Dubu's already looking to set up for the next one, perhaps, while his team goes into the Roche.
He finds Puppy's just gonna kill him.
But yeah, they're getting Roche. That's a shard as well. Game is just starting really, really difficult. It's been difficult since those BKB started to come out at all on the side of
Down bottom. Yeah, they're gonna kill him. So Dubu goes down, but they get the Aegis and the shard on Gyrocopter, and now Moon. They walk forward. 5 Puppy gonna try and kill him off. Moon is still taking all that damage from the creeps. Ice there as well, and now the break ring down. They have enough. Where's the BKBs? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Ryle killed Puppy with a double kill from the grave. He still makes it happen.
So they get something out of those BKBs being down, but the Roche is claimed, of course, from the Gyrocopter. Timado stepping him though.
It's like, all right, that's pretty good. Yeah, the Black Dragon gonna hide away to the side, completely not able to use the mana anymore. But
Dragging the wave. Might die now though. Two stacks, yeah. A little bit more slow. Easy money.
10K gold lead now. TSM FTX looking very solid here off the back of this Gyrocopter that's so freaking stacked up. Saberlight forced to pop the BKB. Nicely played by Sumail.
Yeah, kind of bluffing that he had an extra person there, it seemed like.
Guess
Right,
what's
this
happening
Gyrocopter is just
at the
untouchable.
top
Nisha is just, he's still a full item away from being able to actually fight. Like, once he's got Scotty, then he's going to be a lot stronger versus these range carries to that double effect that we always talk about, how much stronger it is versus them, but even then, he feels like he's going to be frail versus how gigantic Timado is.
Well, they're trying to go now on Timado, seeing if they can kill him. He's got some Titanic sliding through that. Does he have enough to live? Still living. He's standing down.
There's lots of statues there. The Jingu statues.
This is really bad. Potentially, he's dropping so freaking low. Timado, though, he pops the BKB, trying to survive. Look at that. It's so strong. Timado turns now into Ice, finds that kill. They took him down once, but couldn't do it again as the posse showed up.
He's a boss. Yeah, they know. They're tipping him.
He's too good.
Yeah, he's way too big at this point. He got, this net worth is insane, really. Like 23K net worth.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Radiant's
Yeah, this time around, he feels a little bit better. He's not a Jug, he's a Gyro in this type of game. And
Radiant structures now.
no, Secret, it looks like they tried something out here, but it got heavily met with a really strong force of preparation, because they sacked the DK super hard, but then they made ways to just not have to really care about it, because they recovered him so easily, and Timado was never shut down at all. He had a full free game the entire game.
Yeah, and this is what can happen if you leave open that possibility of just getting the Gyrocopter off the ground, get into that Aghanim Scepter, and don't take advantage. So a full lane of racks now to be claimed by TSM FTX. Still 20 seconds until the Monkey King's back up, but there's no more tier 2 towers taken. What do they do? Oh, they're just gonna pop the Mystic Low, but there's the Satanic and then Livin. Ice is dead. So they take down the melee racks and now back out.
25 too. It's just, yeah, Timado owning. And it's tough for Secret to punish anything now. Like the Sumails could have the same items for like most of this mid game, and just fighting into these BKBs is just always going to be hard. And now they have to get their lanes out, and then they get those lanes out, they're going to run into 3 BKB cores. It just feels pretty much impossible for Secret.
And again, I think that this is a really important game for this team. Like, I think a lot of people came into this expecting it, and I think that, you know, TSM, they just barely able to get out of force the tiebreakers to be able to make this happen. Now they're on the verge of making it through the play-in series if they can win, you know, this game and then one more afterwards. We'll see, though. Secret, not an easy challenge by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, this one they did it with. I mean, they didn't end up losing all the. They only lost the mid lane really hard, so the other 2 side lanes actually went quite well for them. So it's good stuff from TSM. And it's, yeah, he can't even go for the Scotty. Nisha's realizing, he's like, I want the Scotty, but I can't play Dota without the BKB really into this lineup.
The Dire might want to
One more item that he's going to need after that one.
And even, yeah, they're too far. They're just getting further and further behind because how big this Gyrocopter is.
DK looking, he's on the hunt. Who's he going to find? Over to the south. He moves on in, gets the stun onto Puppey, drops the giant firewall. This player not going to connect onto anything. And in fact, they might just find a kill here. Yule Scepter lift up, Saberlight on the case. Yapsor going to die as well. So 2 supports in the grave. Sumail's got a missile on him.
He's being chased.
Oh, Dubu's there as well. Oh, Dubu. He's got a lot of control, and Bryle's there as well. Where's your BKB, buddy? Not quite enough gold in the tank, and they are going to bring down the Hoodwink. From bad to worst to terrible. Things are looking rough for Secret here.
They can't, I mean, they have nothing they can do on the map. You see the Monkey Kings just cutting creep waves. Yeah, you see how they're in full desperation mode.
How's the BKB done, though?
It doesn't matter. None of this stuff matters. Like, they're too far behind. This Gyro doesn't care. The creeps are just going to get annihilated instantly.
Yeah.
9-1 and 9.
Pretty exciting right now.
What a game.
Yeah,
great.
Really, from TSM, ever since that top play, right? It's been like the last 15 minutes or so, they've had complete control. It felt like, even though Puppey was solo killing people in chat, they still had full control of TSM.
Well, one last hurrah potentially here from Secret. As they're wanting to go on to Timado, BKBs immediately. Damn, dude.
No
like, I'm
hesitation.
getting this, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Now they have 2 lane advantage. Just, yeah, other runs, 22K lead. Hipping Yapsor now. Oop. He's like, nice aghs, probably, right? Like,
Regeneration.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They're definitely having a good time of it now. And Secret sort of needing to think on what went on in this game and compose themselves, see if they can maybe hope for TSM pushing their luck too far, or diving into the tower, into the fountain maybe.
4 times.
Exactly.
I don't think it's going to take 1 or even 2 type of feats from TSM for a Secret to have any hope of coming back in this one. It's one of the more uphill battles, it does feel like.
He did like steal a Roche and hopefully drop some items. Didn't like that. Oh! Vision. Trying to live. Nisha gets the BKB out. Okay, Bryle first and then away. Yubu outside of the ring. Over to the side there. They get the Gen. Saberlight blowing him up. Saberlight is going to go down.
Here comes Timado, though. The real boss.
Okay, he gets the first strike through as well, but there's the Satanic. You can't stop this man. Timado, the god.
It looked good for a second, and then, yeah, Timado shows up, and it's all gone. The Gyro is at 1v5 point. It does feel like
a rapier.
I don't think that he can really die. I think that's why. I think he knows. He even gets the Paladin Sword, but we didn't point that one out. But on top of the Satanic as well, he's just, immortal. And on to tier 4s. Yeah, he's like, I'm ending it. Mid.
Game is done.
Timado has to buy back.
No BKB, but I don't know if it's going to matter unless he's really completely out of position. They find him, though. Skywrath Mage in some trouble. Yapzor there. Stun, damage, Mystic Flare, gone. They get the DK.
Okay. Good chunk of gold, but let's 3 buybacks.
There's a 4th in there, too.
Saberlight.
Yeah, there it is.
From earlier.
Well, they are going to immediately head over towards the Roche pit.
Oh, they're probably like, please be up, right? Like, please. It still has that,
it's
20 seconds. Yeah, so let's see. Maybe they get lucky. I still don't even know if they'll be able to fight versus the Gyrocopter in here with everything set up, but he also has buyback on the DK, so he will be able to turn up if they do. And when they do scout it, let's see.
Just summon all the monkeys.
That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to set them all up.
Be there to support you. This is going to be the most disappointing Roche if it's like 2 minutes. Or Timado just might kill them all.
Yeah, it's a minute 30. Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, no.
So Bryle does not even have to buy back. Secret cannot get a single break this game.
TSM are probably going to stay around here just to like make sure, though. And they don't have an easy way to scout the Roche.
Yeah. I mean, Secret has to sit inside the pit. I think as soon as they move from the pit, like the game, I think they know the game is almost about to be over. Yeah. If they give up Roche, the game is impossible for them. So they kind of just have to sit in here awkwardly as their lanes push in. It's very obvious probably where they are. Or like a kind of where they are. As Timado finds himself, he does not get the DD. Okay, at least. So thankful.
Oh, God.
Thankful for Secret themselves that nice able to snatch away. But look at bottom.
Yeah.
Double siege is coming in.
They need to send people back to deal with this.
Yep.
And it's going to be Sumail. And with that, still 40 seconds until Roche is up. TSM still very much respecting Secret and the potential that they have by not just running it down a lane right now. Aghanim Scepter.
It's good vision right now that Secret does actually have set up. That high ground ward is there.
Gonna get punished for this. Or staffing him in, but
he's still okay.
Staffing him out. He's trying to lift, and he's actually gonna be okay. Yeah. They have to jump out with Nisha afterwards. Scotty done. Timado trying to hunt. Who can they find? They got one here. But be able to catch him there in the end.
Roshan.
The big creep.
Roshan 5.
Have the little granite golem scouting this, and Bryle.
What does little granite golem do again? It does something else. I can't remember.
Yeah, it gives it
a -2 armor or something. Like, yeah.
All right. Roche, they turn on it now. Secret, if they have any hope left, they have to take this one here. Wukong's command always good in the pit. Nisha, they need to get that and a little bit more.
Let's see. They somehow won 100 to 0.
Timado drop down low. The full set, they get him.
Okay, he's got it.
All right, side's down low. Has to run away. Got to be careful. Wukong's command's still going. Roche is down low, and they might almost kill off the Mirana. Oh, but Timado's coming back in. Oh no. Oh no, don't let him be there. You guys gotta be careful. Another round of buybacks. Mood is back in this one. Timado gets back by Roche, and the bushwhack afterwards. But I don't know if they can do a BKB down, and the agent is there. The Monkey King will not survive. Timado gets the Aegis, gets the kill, and just like that, they're gonna find him with the grip. Everybody's dead, and I think that's just about gonna do it.
It got spicy for a hot second there, and then, you know, they had buyback, so just came right back in, and GG is called. We're going to give 3.
Someone's having
Hell yeah.
technical
Impressive.
difficulties.
I'm excited for this. I feel like TSM in this game, it would have been so easy for the struggling DK to just fall completely off the map.